And he has racked up a ton of points.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Heat with some changes. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Champ. The Prodigy comes in for Champ. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. And then for Philadelphia, Champ comes in for the Natural. And Champ subbed in for the Natural. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The Prodigy, good on the triple. The Prodigy's got 10 points in the game.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Heat getting the buck off on the layup.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Philadelphia with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's the Natural. Champ the pass to the Prodigy. And he's good on the 3-ball. The Prodigy's got 11 points.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Passes it to Champ. Here's Champ. Here's Champ. He's got 12. They set the screen. Off the pick. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a game we've seen here for the Natural. He has 9 points and 16 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. The Natural is checked in for Philadelphia. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Heat trail by 18. The Prodigy passes to the Natural. Hits it from 3-point range. The Natural's got 17.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 14 points for the Prodigy.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Cortez passes to Champ. Here's the Prodigy. The pass to Champ. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
To the right side. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 14. Pass to the natural. Fires it up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
That shot wide open. 17 points for the Prodigy. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. They set the pick. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. And again, Miami with the triple.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
To the wing on the left. The natural, the pass to the Prodigy. Here's Champ. Again, Philadelphia. And Miami shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Champ. From deep. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
The natural, it drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. And another basket for Miami.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in a zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Here's the Prodigy. Misses the chippy right there.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
This one for 3. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Puts it up from 17. No luck, and it's Miami the other way.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down. Oh, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the wing right side. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 17. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. We've got Champ. He's out there with the Prodigy. The Natural out there with Champ. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up from the corner, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. Just too dangerous of a shooter.
Back with their own three-pointer. Champ's got 19 points. The Natural, the pass to Clark. Here's the Natural. There's a screen. From deep, another three for Philadelphia.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's the Natural. The Natural, the pass to the Natural. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Passes it to Champ. From deep three-point range.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board. Just absolute domination in this one for the Natural. He's got 16 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
One shot. One shot.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Hart the pass to Champ. Hands it from downtown. Champ's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Miami.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Here's the Prodigy. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Good ball movement here by Miami. A baseline J, and the jumper falls for him. The 76ers leading by 22. Here's Clark. Now the pass to the Natural. Here's the Natural. From the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Pass to Champ. There's the screen. Wide open. And it's Miami with another.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Passes to the Natural. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Natural's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
No luck. The Heat go the other way with it.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And there's the pass to the Natural. To the paint. Here's the Natural. Rebound by the Heat. Here's the Prodigy. To the left wing. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, some really terrific numbers for the Prodigy. He's got 10 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
First one falls for him. The natural, he's checked in for the Heat. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
The natural, the pass to Clark. Shoots from 14, and he gets it to go. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And now Philadelphia on the break throws down the breakaway jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Heat knocking down the tray. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 21 points for the natural. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
He used that pick just right.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well. Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Here's Champ. Pass to Champ. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's the screen. Hart the pass to Champ. Here's Champ. Lets the 3 fly. Count the bucket. Champ's got 29 in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Picked his pocket. Fast break, Philadelphia. It's picked off. Pass to Champ. Five on the clock. Now the pass to the natural. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The Natural's got 4 points now in the quarter. They set the pick to the middle. And slam dunk by Clark.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Off on the layup.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's blocked. Here's the prodigy. Stolen. It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it. That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
The natural, he's checked in for Miami. The natural, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Out to the right wing. Clark, the pass to Cortez. Here's the natural. Got it from 16 feet. The natural's got 12 points here in the second half.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Pass to Champ. Here's the screen. The natural, the pass to Hart. Here's Champ. Pocket 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. The offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Here's the prodigy. Champ, the pass to the natural. To the inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Hart, the pass to the natural. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the 76ers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Champ. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's the natural. Again, Philadelphia.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And so here is Miami. Champ, the pass to the natural. Fast break, Philadelphia. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they're pushing it up. Shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Passes it to the natural. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And so the Philadelphia 76ers have won the series.
And you can see the elation on their faces. I mean, not just happiness, but pure excitement and joy to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is Game 7, win or go home time for these two teams fighting to make the NBA Finals. Nights just don't get any bigger than this here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. We've got the extremely large Shaquille O'Neal, and we've got the average size Kenny
above
the Jet
average
Smith.
guard. I'm 6'3". It's above
Not
average.
above average. Cut it out.
Yeah, it's 6'3" for a point guard. It's
Stop
above
it.
average.
In the 80s.
In the 90s, too. Look at Chris
Stop it.
Paul. All
It's
those guys are 5'11".
2016.
Oh, man, I would post all these guys up.
Didn't mean to get us there, but we went. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. For the Timberwolves, Game 6 wasn't close as they were soundly beaten, and now a deciding Game 7. No room for error as they look to make a return to form tonight. This is what it all comes down to. One game, one winner, one conference champion. What can we expect, Jet?
Well, Game 7, statistically, would say that the home court is the difference. However, as a player, you don't think that way. You think one game, 48 minutes, one shot, one opportunity to win it all. Give me that every time.
You know, it's a fact, Ernie. Both teams, when they start the game, they're going to be pretty tight tonight. But once they get past the first quarter, things will start to open up. And the team that plays the smartest is the team that's going to win.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Shaq. And now we go out to Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the tip.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got San Antonio facing Minnesota. Taking a look at Minnesota, the good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season. Getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry them.
Man, and how fortunate are we to be a part of something like this? I mean, come on, this is playoff drama at its highest level. The way these two teams have battled, it just felt all along like this series was destined to go the distance.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. Timberwolves on defense. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if the defense isn't better than that.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Bell's shot is good.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here's the Prodigy. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Prodigy passes to Brown. Inside. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Just staying relaxed in this kind of atmosphere is going to be difficult. He knows that. But he's hoping any kind of nervous energy energy his players may have translates into extra effort. We'll see if they can stay balanced enough to win this series on the road, Kevin. Not an easy task.
Thanks, Doris.
One shot. One shot.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The pass to the Prodigy. The three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
No problems knocking that one down. The Prodigy's got his second bucket tonight.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And the shot is good. The Prodigy's got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
They set the pick. Shoots from the baseline, and it's San Antonio with another.
This team is buzzing right now. They've yet to miss.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Brown, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout, but the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
Bell passes to the natural. Back to Bell. Lets it go from 14. And he connects with the jumper. 7 points in the game.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one. Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
He took good advantage of that screen. 9 points for the natural.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
San Antonio leading. He's covered by Brown, and he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's the Prodigy. 7 points in the game. Wasted no time on that one. The Prodigy's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Kept alive. Kicks it to Bell. 3-pointer. That's good. Bell's got 10 points in the game.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
There's a good screen. To the wing on the left. Another one falls for San Antonio.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Over to the left wing. Here's the Prodigy. San Antonio with the rebound. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the natural, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Here's the natural. Offensive rebound, Spurs. The shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Bump. Here's the Prodigy. Trains it from beyond the arc. The Prodigy's got 6 points.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
There's the pick. Dishes it to Bell. Passes it to the net. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
There's the pass to McDonald. Here's Reynolds. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
From outside, off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's the Prodigy. 8 points for him. And there's the feed to Brown. Here's the Prodigy. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here are the Spurs. Pass to the net. There's the pick. It's Bell on the wing. 13 points in the game. To the paint. Lets it go from 11. Some solid defense from Brown. The Timberwolves trail. Down low. It's deflected. Inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
You look at the natural. He's been playing really well.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Pass to the Prodigy. To the inside. Brown. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a good one for Brown. He's already got 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Steps back and fires. Good. He hits the jump shot. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
Reynolds passes the ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
The pass to the National. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. To the middle, picked off in midair. Palmer passes to Temple. Here's Reynolds.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's the prodigy. 7 points in the game. And he's good on the 3-ball. The prodigy's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He has 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And San Antonio has possession. Down low. No good from Bell.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. McCrae's checked in for Minnesota.
One shot. Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent communication between
McCrae. Pass to Reynolds. Takes the 3, and he gets the bucket. The prodigy's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Pass to Temple. Just 3 on the clock. That is good. Temple's got his second bucket. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the ageless one, Tim Duncan, just a remarkable career. His teammate Tony Parker talked about playing alongside truly one of the all-time great players.
It's unbelievable. Like, especially a big guy, you know, with all that pounding and his knee. It's just amazing.
It's both unbelievable and amazing, you'd have to agree, talking about Tim Duncan and how he, Greg, continues to stay near the top of his game.
You know, Kevin, they say nobody has ever defeated Father Time. But, you know what, there have been a couple bigs that you'd have to see are the exceptions. Kareem being one, and then obviously now what Tim Duncan has been able to do over the course of his career. Just unbelievable.
Ned we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
Prodigy is out there with McRae. And it's the natural, and it's Singh in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he gets it to go. He's got 7.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at the natural, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league. San Antonio with the ball. 4-point game. 3-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
He passes at the ball. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Temple. Shot from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 8.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Spurs passing it around. And there's the pass to ball. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. And he gets it to go. The Naturals got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. They set the pick. The dish to Temple. To the inside. There's the steal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to McRae. The tray goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. A 3 ball, and he gets it to go. McRae, who's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass the ball. They set the screen. Six to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 5. Lets a floater go. Temple can't get it to go.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
One shot. One shot.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Out left to the wing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Here's the natural. 10 points for him. To the right side. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 15 points in the game.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's the natural. Pass to McRae. Baseline try. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 6. Spurs leading by 6. Over to the left wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. So it's Minnesota now, trailing here by 8. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at the natural, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Timberwolves trail by 8. They set the pick. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The pass to the natural. Spurs passing it around. Pass the ball. Out to the wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Minnesota. And it's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Number 10.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Feeds to Temple. Pass to Singh. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 6.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
That's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Inside, Temple, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
All right, Target Center, coming onto the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Minnesota making some changes. Brown comes in for the natural, and it's the prodigy in for the prodigy. Minnesota with the ball. 11-point game. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the pass to the natural. Right wing. Here's the natural. It's fell on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And the shot no good from McRae.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for the natural. He has 14 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
First one falls for him. The prodigy, he's checked in for McCray. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now. They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Back to Bell. They swipe it. Here's the prodigy. 6 points for him, but they'll get another chance. Here's Brown. Drills the baseline jumper. Brown's got 16.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by San Antonio. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And 12 points for the prodigy.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. .139 left in the first half of basketball. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Bell's shot is good.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Pass to Singh. To the right side. Offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 13. Out left to the wing. Here's the natural. Comes up empty down low.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
To the middle. And finished off by Brown.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 6. Fires the 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
To the middle. To the wing right side. The natural buries the long-range jumper. The natural's got 19 points.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Reynolds. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He's got 20.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs out in front, up by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, David, a great first half that demonstrates a lot of the evolution of this team. As a veteran of this group, can you tell us a bit about the concepts that have helped this cohesion?
You know, we've developed some good habits, creating an identity, but we've just got to continue to try to make the right play every single time, and then the game will speak for itself.
David, thank you. Guys, Coach would point directly to this guy as to what this team is all about.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Well, for San Antonio, it was a good, solid first half of basketball they played, and I'm sure they're going to be focused on extending that lead quickly in the third quarter to ensure this is not a Game 7 that's going to go right down to the wire. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
The bulk of their offense, Ernie, Kenny, is come in the paint. See, it's just as good. It's hard-nosed basketball when you play in the post. Trust me, I know. You wouldn't know nothing about that, Kenny, little man.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. Spurs leading by 7. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for San Antonio.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
The pass to the Prodigy. The screen from Brown. And another three for Minnesota.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's the Prodigy following the bucket by the Spurs. Floats one. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Reynolds.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah, shots.
Kicks it to Bell, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 16. Over to the left wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Take a look at the Prodigy. Currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he gets the bucket. Bell's got 4 this quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Down low, the Prodigy scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to the next. Cuts off the pass. Passes it to the Prodigy. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Dishes it to Bell. That one wide left.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's the natural. Good on the 13-footer. The natural's got 14 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Timberwolves dancers, come on, give it up. All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
Timberwolves on defense. Bell passes to the net. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed. With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kev. Well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the Prodigy. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
One shot. One shot.
The Timberwolves have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Pass to McRae. There's the screen. Off the pick. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And Minnesota has possession following the bucket by the Spurs. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
No
no good.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
He kicks to Brown, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
One shot.
Spurs trail by 3. And the pass to the next. Here's Ball, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's McCray. Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for the Natural.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Temple. He's got 12. Brown loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Brown's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. And it's San Antonio with another.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Temple. Plays it up and banks it in. Temple's got 6 here in this quarter.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with.
Wide open look. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Count that one. He's got 18. Spurs trail by 3. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Temple. 14 points for him. Here's Brown. Fires from the corner. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your team?
That's good. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And the shot no good from McCray.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. The 10-footer. And good. And the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McCray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Pass the ball. Here's the Natural. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's McCray. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. From past the arc. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. Here's Ball. It's tipped. Here's the Natural. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Timberwolves shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. passes to McCray. And he's good on the 3-ball. McCray's got 10 points.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now the Timberwolves with it. Temple the pass to McCray. He dishes it to Temple. Inside, Singh. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Here's Temple. 14 points for him. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 4 on the clock. Really left alone that time. 16 points for him.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
They set the screen. Here's the natural. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. And Brown over to help. Stripped it away. Out on his own on the break. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's the feed to Temple. Uncovered. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Five to shoot. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Temple.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Timberwolves lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's the Prodigy. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Brown, and it's Singh in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A 10-footer.
Way.
Reynolds passes to the Prodigy. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Complete domination. What a game for the Prodigy. He's got 14 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
The natural, he's checked in for Minnesota. Spurs trail by 8. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And he has 28 points for the game.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
And he banks in the lane. The Naturals got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
From downtown, and that one's good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The pass to the Prodigy. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Spurs trail by 4. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 32.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to the natural. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Right, it does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself. I could never run it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
And San Antonio has possession. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Minnesota. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys. Strong free throw percentage as a team.
It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's the natural, defended by Bell. The shot is off. Spurs trail by 3. There's the screen. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Passes it to Palmer. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The Natural's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Bell, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here.
And it's tied up with that one.
And what a game for Bell. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
Yes, sir. He is dialed in. 6 of 6 in the quarter and looking for more.
To take the lead, count the bucket. Bell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
The pass to the product. And right away, the Nets are with a three-pointer of their own. The Prodigy's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Reynolds. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Down low. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got 40 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Pass to Singh. To the inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Passes it to McDonald. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 27 points for him. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Sinks that one from the post.
He's clearly been the star of this fourth quarter. I don't think he's missed a shot.
You're right. He has not. 7 of 7, converting every opportunity.
Reynolds. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Prodigy. He's got 24 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The natural, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the stripe. San Antonio trailing here. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's the Prodigy. Lets it go from the wing. Bullseye. The Prodigy's got 14 points now in the second half. The pass to the natural. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And what a tremendous game for the natural. He's got 24 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Good on both. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside and finished off by Brown.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the middle. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's the prodigy. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The shot no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's the prodigy following the bucket by the Spurs. Brown the pass to Palmer. The dish to Brown. Good. And that's 15 points for the Natural.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich is saying to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Here's the Natural, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. There's the steal. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Down low, pass to the Natural. And the Spurs scoring again.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Here's the prodigy. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
One shot, gentlemen.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
So it's San Antonio now. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for a win.
Now, here is Bell.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
That gives them the lead.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's the natural. Sinks it.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Feeds it to Brown. Connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose. All by himself.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make at this stage of a really tight ball game.
All right, target center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the natural, and it's over. It came down to this one play, and the defense held its ground. What a play! So they've done it. They're going to move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, a tooth and nail series for them in the conference finals. It all came down to a deciding Game 7. We can only hope these NBA finals contain just as much drama. And here we go, the NBA finals. Two contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie, from everything that led up to this, but you're also rejuvenated because you know you just got one matchup left.
And this is everything you work for the whole season. You're here on a mission, and the mission's not complete until you get it done.
And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. And with the excitement surrounding the finals, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Champ out there with the natural. And it's the natural. And it's the natural. And it's Cortez. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Passes it to the natural. Good on the triple. The natural's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And the shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
McDonald.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And Brown over to help. The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Just 3 to shoot. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense. He's got the A game rolling.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
That's good. 6 points for the natural.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Out left to the wing. Here's Reynolds. Rebound by the 76ers. Now the pass to the natural. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And that one's good. The Prodigy's got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The natural, the pass to the natural. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. Here's the natural, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
To the middle, out to the right wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Prodigy's got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
He is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about Wiesman. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Here's the natural. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
One shot. Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Down low, here's Brown, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially if you're a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
No one covering. And that's now 11 points for the natural.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
To the wing right side, Reynolds. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Prodigy's got 10 points in the game. Cortez passes to the natural. Here's the natural. Here's the natural. He's got 11. There's a screen. And Brown over to help. Here's the natural. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Here's the Prodigy, and again it's Minnesota.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
It's stolen. Dishes to Brown. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. They saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at the natural, so solid around the basket, currently third in the league. The 76ers trail by 3. Cortez passes to the natural. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 17 points for the natural.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
It's Brown with the drive. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Pass to the natural. He kicks it to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to the natural. Puts it up from 15. No good from Clark.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
The pass to Reynolds. Kicks it to Brown. Over to the left wing. And again, it's Minnesota.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
To the inside. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now. And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
The second chance effort, and again it's Minnesota.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Pass to the net. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
That drops. And 12 points for the natural.
Assist from Brennan McDonald. All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Dancers, let me hear it.
The 76ers trailing. Cortez passes to the natural. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Passes to Palmer. They set the screen. Here's the Prodigy. Offline with his 3.
Outstanding perimeter defense there, and that was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Temple the pass to the Prodigy. It's good from long range. The Prodigy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Temple. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And now the 76ers on the break. Now the feed to Clark. Out to the right wing. The natural. Wide open shot is on the money. The natural's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
The screen from Brown. The pass to the prodigy. And another three for Minnesota.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys.
And what a game for the natural. He's already up to 12 points and the one steal, imposing his will right from the word go.
You know, everybody wants to get off to a great start, and that's exactly what he's done.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first one falls. McCray's checked in for the prodigy. Then for the 76ers, the natural comes in for the natural. And Chance subbed in for the natural. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 3. Cortez passes to the natural. He dishes it to Clark. .102 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's the natural. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Temple. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Palmer. He feeds it to Temple. Shoots the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The 76ers trail by 4. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's the natural. Again, Philadelphia. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
1 second left. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your...
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight. Timberwolves leading by 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia.
You've got Champ out there with the natural. Then there's the prodigy, and it's the natural in its center. Fast break, here we go.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Fires at the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. McRae has got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota. Passes it to the prodigy. Here's the natural. Here's Champ. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. One shot.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. The dish to Temple. Pass to McRae. They set the pick. Off the screen, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Goes up the baseline. Offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Temple gets the bucket. The 76ers trail by 5. Cortez passes to Champ. And he can't jam it through. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Feeds it to Temple. Off target with his 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
There's the pass to the natural. The jump hook, and that's good off the glass that time. The Naturals got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at the natural, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him. And, of course, the prodigy. He's right there as well.
I think these 2 guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
The natural, he's checked in for the 76ers. Timberwolves leading by 3. Out to the wing. Pass to McRae. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense is taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
The game now all time. Champ's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's the natural. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Really left alone that time. The Prodigy's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Philadelphia's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. The natural to pass to Chin. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Passes it to the Prodigy. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They set the pick. Dishes it to Temple. There's the pass to Singh. Here's McCray. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The natural, the pass to the natural. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's the Prodigy. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Good. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to McCray. Here's Temple. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's the natural. Again, Philadelphia. Timberwolves have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Pass to Palmer. Here's McCray. Good on the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 3.
All right, target center, coming onto the court now, your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
the natural. He's got 8. To the left side wing. McCray. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pass to the net. Here's Champ. The natural, the pass to the body. 4 on the clock. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. There's the triple. And he gets it to go. He's got 6.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Stripped away. Kicks to Temple. They set the pick. To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
One shot.
The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's the natural. 8 points for him. The natural, the pass to the Prodigy. To stop the run. Second shot opportunity. Champ. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Champ. 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And he makes both free throws. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Clark's checked in. The 76ers trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's the natural. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
That one goes. Count it.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
The pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the natural. Fires from
back with my own triple.
Another 3 for Philadelphia. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Right wing. Out left of the wing. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Clark's got 5 now.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's McDonald, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
The Timberwolves have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Prodigy comes in for McRae. Philadelphia also making some changes. The Natural, he's checked in for Champ. The Natural comes in for Champ. And it's the Natural in for the Natural. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, just as we expected, they've made the most of their chances at the free throw line. That's definitely been a factor so far.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes it to Reynolds. Here's the Prodigy. Here's McDonald. Nailed from three-point land. The Prodigy's got 8 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. That's good. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
He had a nice open look right there. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is such a pleasure here in the postseason to bring you the halftime show on 2K Sports. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. Looking at Minnesota, they knew Game 1 might be a hard-fought struggle, and tonight certainly has been that. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half to try and capture a 1-0 lead in this championship series. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, you expect the home team to take care of business, and they have. They didn't play flawlessly, but they held their own. Now we get to see the true test in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
That's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been. He's been very efficient so far.
Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. And it's the natural. Then there's Brown, and it's Reynolds in at the threesome. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders. And that one's good. Here's the Prodigy. And the pass to the Prodigy. The screen from Brown. Reynolds passes to the Prodigy. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail. Pass to Cortez. For the lead. Another three for Philadelphia. And not even three-quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there, Craig, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Passes it to McDonald. And again, it's Minnesota.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Down low, here's the natural. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. You can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
The feed to Clark. Here's the natural. And moves off the pick and hammers it home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
You look at the natural. He's been playing really well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Come on, give it up.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kev. Well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the Prodigy. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And he gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
There's the pass to McDonald, and he hits the jump shot. The Prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. And you look at the natural, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. Here's the natural. He's got 25. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cortez. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, this is the kind of shooting performance coaches dream of. It makes their job so much easier. An excellent start to this third quarter.
There's the 3. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Reynolds.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's the natural. Pass to Cortez. Here's the natural. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Here's the natural. He has 5. Passes to the natural. There's the screen. Here's the natural. Clark, the pass to the natural. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot, gentlemen.
Timberwolves trail by 4. The screen from Brown. Pass to McRae. He kicks it to Temple. McRae passes to Brown. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Brown's got 4 this quarter. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Champ. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now the dish to Temple. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. Here's Philadelphia. Cortez passes to Clark. Here's Champ to the left side wing. Another shot. Rebound, Minnesota. McRae passes to Temple. To tie. That's good on the jump shot. Temple's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the 76ers. The Natural comes in for the Natural. And it's the Prodigy in for Champ. Here's the Natural. 5 points in the game. Here's Champ. The pass to Champ. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Now, gentlemen,
What a
two
tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers leading. Pass to the prodigy. To the middle. Here's Champ. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Good. He's got 11. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Passes it to the prodigy. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Temple. He's got 15. Here's McCray. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. The 76ers leading by 3. Now the pass to Champ. Here's the natural. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
To the wing on the left.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Feeds it to Temple. Poke loose. Fast break, Philadelphia. Champ, the pass to Cortez. Here's the prodigy. 5 points in the game. Count that one. 18 points for the natural.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Singh, the pass to Palmer. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Pass to the prodigy. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Passes it to Champ. And it's blocked. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Pass to McCray. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
.132 left here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Champ. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Champ. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for the prodigy. He's got 13 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, with everyone involved.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Temple. He's got 15. Passes it to Palmer. Here's McRae. From 12 feet out. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cost you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Here's the prodigy.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
First free throw is good. The prodigy, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Philadelphia also making a switch. The natural, he's checked in for Champ. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
They pull the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
One shot. One shot.
Seconds left to play in the third. The pass to the natural. Stolen away. Takes a 3, and that one's good. And that's 15 points for the prodigy. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is up to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The 76ers leading by 3. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got the prodigy, the natural out there with the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the natural in at the shooting guard position. 11 feet away, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. McDonald passes to the prodigy, drops in the layup for 2. The prodigy's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Minnesota. Pass to the natural. To the paint, here's the prodigy, and he gets the bucket.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first. When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for the prodigy. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
One shot.
Timberwolves trail by 4. To the paint. And finish off by Brown.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's the natural. Another 3 for Philadelphia.